In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to create an assignment, and there's different options, but I'm going to show you how to create one where you include a document that you've created that's in your Google Drive. So, like the other two things we've done so far, we're going to the bottom right corner to click on the plus sign and go up to create assignment. It has a picture of a clipboard. We'll click on that. And just like the other two things, if I'm working with my grade level and we've added each other as teachers, and this week it was my turn to create the assignment for all our classes, then I could go in and select all the classes that I want this assignment to be posted in. So I'm going to do an example of an assignment I do with third graders when they are studying text features. So for the title of the assignment, I'm going to call it text features. And this time I am going to put in instructions so that the students know what to do. So I'm going to take a minute to type those up. Okay, so I said please visit the link below and choose a few articles to read. Then complete the text features chart below. Due date, again in the lab, I don't use a due date, but since you have to worry about grades, you might want a due date. Topic, I will do ELA for this. Now, I'm using a chart that I created in Google Drive, so I'm going to go to the little drive symbol here. If you created something on your computer in Microsoft Word, you would use the paperclip. The problem with using that, though, with Microsoft Word is that the students would have to download the file, type in it, save it, and upload it. If you use Google Drive, they can open that document, type right in it, click submit. It's so much easier. And actually, before I do that, I'm going over to the link symbol. I want to put in the link first. It doesn't really matter the order, but this is just what I like to do, my personal preference. I'm going to put the link in first to the website they're going to with the articles. So this is the website I was having the kids use, and I'm going to copy and paste that link over here and click add link. So now they have the link there. Now I'm going to add the document that I created. Okay, so my text features document, I'm going to click add. Now notice next to this document, right now it says students can view file. There are a few different options. If you leave it as students can view file, they cannot type in it or edit it, nothing. That would be if you type something up that you want them to read and you don't want them changing what you created. Or when I do a research project with fourth graders and they're researching some significant buildings in North Carolina and their importance, I give them a document with several links on it, and I don't want them changing those links or deleting the links, so that's when I would use view file. If I click on the arrow by that, I also have students can edit file and make a copy for each student. Students can edit file, allows them to edit it, but they would all be editing the same file. So if I was a student in the class, I would see what the other students were doing to that document and they would see what I was doing. that is good if you're working on a collaborative project and you want them editing the same file. I'm going to choose the option make a copy for each student because for this assignment, I want them to work by themselves. Yes, sometimes I let them work together on it, but I want each person to have a copy of the document. And that's also good if you want to use Google Classroom to put a test on it. You don't want them to be able to edit each other's tests or see each other's answers, so you'd make a copy for each student. So I'll click on that. And we've talked about the other features. This here with the YouTube, you could upload videos like I've said before, but that's something we're going to save for another set of workshops. This time we're just going over the basics of Google Classroom. So I have the link that I want them to go to read some articles. I have the document and I made a copy for each student so that they each have their own work. And again, just like the discussion, if this is an assignment that I know I'm going to do next week and I don't want them to see it ahead of time, I don't want them to start working on it ahead of time, but I wanted to go ahead and create it because I was thinking about it, I could click schedule to schedule it to not start till a later date. So I'm going to go ahead and click assign. And now I have the assignment on here. And in the next screencast, I'm going to go into that practice student account that I created and show you this from the student's perspective so you know how they get into the assignment and how they submit it once they're done.